Hey everyone, Voro here with another 3D tutorial on flat spins. Flat spins are just an awesome maneuver. A lot of people do them. They're very creative and they're very personal. Just depends on who you are, how you like to do them. Basically in the air, I'm just going to show you what the controls are going to look like. The rudder is the only thing that's going to be set to every single plane, and it's just going to be fully deflected to one side, whatever side you want to turn into. Each plane will flat spin differently, so be aware of that. Some use a lot of aileron to counter the fall, some use almost none, some use all the elevator to keep it flat, some use very little. So it just depends on what plane you're using, but the one set is going to be the rudder. So all we're going to do is we're just going to take off, go vertical, get some altitude, and we're just going to push over, go straight to the ground, rotate, pull, add the full left rudder, and then just let it come down naturally. That's all we're going to do. And it's just going to look just like that. And then down to the bottom, you're just going to add a little bit of throttle, just so you can pull out of it. You can pull out any way you want. Sometimes people will come out in a Harrier or a rolling Harrier. It just really depends on what you like to do. And then you could do anything. I would recommend stopping halfway down just so you can see how that plane pulls out of the maneuver before you get really low to the ground, and then just start off with going upright, just straight out of it. After you get used to how it comes out of it, then you can start to roll out of it or knife edge out of it, or however you want to do it. Alright, so now we're going to implement some slow motion. So now, again, we're just going to go straight down, rotate to the left, pull back on that elevator, full left rudder, and then just let it fall. The plane will do the work for you if you get it into the right manner. It'll take a few tries to get it into the correct spin, but after you find that sweet spot on that particular plane, it will just fall very beautifully all the way to the ground, or unless, of course, you spin out on purpose. Also, to practice, a good way of exiting right before you fly out is just twitch opposite rudder, and that's basically going to stop the plane from rolling. And then you're just going to fly out and then just pretty much do anything you want. Alright, now that we established a very solid upright flat spin, we're now going to work on the inverted flat spin. This maneuver is pretty much exactly like the upright. The only difference is going to be the controls on the elevator and the rudder are going to be switched. However, there's so many different ways to go into it, but I would suggest going in the same way as far as rolling. So when you hit the up line or the down line and you're going straight down, I would do rolling left or rolling right and keep it that way until you get really used to it, and then you can switch it around. For this, I'm rolling left. We did the same thing. So when we rolled left, we pulled back on the elevator and full left on the rudder, and then used a little bit of right aileron. For this one, we're going to roll left to start it, push down on the elevator, and hold right on the rudder, and then we're going to use left aileron. Some planes, like I said, they're way different of how they fall. Some of them you actually need the aileron with the rudder. It's going to sometimes look like that. It just depends. So again, we're just going to take off, and some planes will actually respond better to inverted flat spins, and I personally love them a little bit more. So we're just going to push over, roll to the left, start the spin motion with the sticks, and then just let it fall. Just like that. And then we're just going to fly out. Okay, now we're going to add some slow motion. Again, we're going to push that nose over, rotate to the left, push forward on the elevator while holding right rudder. That's going to create the spin motion. And then we're just going to hold the sticks, making very minute changes as needed, and then just let it fall. It's going to look very nice. Okay, so we're just going to do opposite rudder and then fly out. Alright guys, that's enough on the flat spins. I'll show it one more time. If you guys like my videos, Like them, share them, tell your friends. If you don't, tell me. I'll see what I can do. If you want to see a move, tell me. I'll make it. I'll put a video up. If you want me to review a plane, same thing. Just hit me up. I'll pretty much do it all if I can. This is Voro checking out. Have fun flying.